Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited, as we are here with Season 1, Episode 3 of PW Unlimited's RankIT. We're here talking about the entire original TLC trilogy. If you saw the two previous episodes, you saw that we talked about WrestleMania 2000's ladder match, the SummerSlam 2000 ladder match, and now we're here to talk about WrestleMania 17. This is probably the most talked about TLC match in history. But with that, Nick, what's going on?
What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of the RankIT series, where we are watching the original TLC trilogy, and I am continuing this really bad trend of reading the WWE Network description of tonight's event. It's April 1st, 2001. The Rock defends the WWE Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Undertaker goes toe-to-toe against Triple H. The Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian battle it out in a TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Nice.
Whoa.
Shane McMahon clashes with his father, Mr. McMahon. His father's name is Mr. McMahon in a street fight with special guest referee Mickford Foley.
Mick Foley.
Boy, this sounds dreadful. I just want everyone to know. It is 10:38 p.m. I haven't slept in 4 days, and this is the last match we have to watch. So if you guys over on YouTube want to experience this along with me, then I highly recommend signing up to our Patreon or becoming a member here on YouTube, because if you want to watch me slowly delve into madness at the ripe young age of 20, then you've come to the right place. These live watch-alongs are my new favorite thing to record, dude.
So as Nick was saying, if you want the watch-along portion of this video, you can do so by heading over and signing up on our Patreon, patreon.com/PWUnlimited, or doing so as a YouTube member. Just go down there where it says subscribe, hit that button next to it that says join, and not only will you be getting the review of this match and, where we rank it in the 3 matches, but you will also be getting the watch-along portion as well. So again, if you want the watch-along, go sign up on our Patreon or over here on YouTube as a member. Let's get into it. All right, if you are here for the watch-along,
what's up?
All you got to do is go to the WWE Network, go to WrestleMania 17, and then where it says Jump To, scroll over to where it says Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian versus Dudley Boys. Click that. It should put you at the 1 hour, 52 minute, and 24 second mark. So once you guys have that set up, we're going to count you down, and we're going to click play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, I forgot about this. Heyman's on commentary. It's Heyman and JR.
Maybe I'll enjoy it.
No,
they called it
Jerry Lawler.
They called it TLC 2. Who are champions?
Technically, it's TLC 2 because it's the second match branded as TLC.
No, I know that, but that's weird that they called it 2. Hey, who's coming in as champion?
Edge and Christian.
Okay.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
That's
too extreme.
So they have fucking license plates. That's gas. Speaking of gas, this evening I am smoking on a sativa strain called Tangy, and it is getting me absolutely fucking fried. And I thought I'd share that with you guys. This is gonna make this match.
For those wondering, sorry to cut you off. As I say, for those wondering, this show is from the Houston Astrodome in Houston, Texas. I think it's now called Reliant Stadium.
Yes, sir. Look at that fucking jacket.
So the Dudleys are coming in as I don't know, because no one's gonna walk out with the belts.
Right, but I assume it would say. I assume it would say. It looks like them.
Look.
Look at those fucking cool glasses. Look how cool they
Christian?
are. God damn. The epitome of cool. God.
That long-ass walkway.
Yeah, it's fucking awkward. Look how red that fucking hair is on Jeff.
Yeah.
God, I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
they didn't slide into the ring.
I fucking ate some soup the other day and I burnt my tongue. Now there's one blister on my tongue at the very front. It fucking sucks, dude. Cannot eat
I hate when that happens.
Here we go, baby. Go back to episode 1 where I talked about I forgot their theme song and how long it took them to get the...
Took a year to get this song.
The family here, just a little disabled. Yeah, they're the champs.
Yeah, they're the champions.
Oh, I hear about kind of like unable, a bit unstable.
Because like I said, they didn't get the new theme until they did the pyro that shoots at the stage.
Yeah. Get kicking their ass. God.
Fucking Heyman with his Dudley knowledge.
He's got his ECW
The offspring
lore
of
locked.
Big Daddy Dudley.
Who's up next? Open the able, but you ass tax, cause you nothing but able. Bubba looks like everybody's dad.
Here we go.
Bubba just I gotta smoke this one. Get the table. That's a cool fucking sign out there. Respect,
Yeah.
brother. There's another ICP sign for no fucking reason. They're everywhere.
Well, I know ICP was like a thing in WCW. Well, I don't know.
Flapjack. Vader 420. Oh, Wader 420. Respect, brother. Me right now.
JR was like, them damn Dudleys. Oh, chairs already in the ring.
I feel like that was like.
Ladders
I feel like
in
the
ring
last
too.
two matches started with weapons and like the weapons started the match. Oh,
Well, kind of, yeah.
fuck.
Like they went for the weapons first. This time they just went for the fists first.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know. I think with the last two, it was Edge and Christian just were quicker in bringing in their weapons, is what it probably was.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, Edge setting up something. Oh, Matt's about to get killed. Oh, wait, never mind.
La Tree of
I thought they were gonna backdrop him off the top rope.
Oh, they're gonna monkey flip him. Oh, I was really hoping they were gonna lean back and like monkey flip him. Oh,
Oh, Jeff goes face first into the chair.
fuck! Nice haircut. Whoa, that was cool.
What the hell?
Shit looked terrible, Jeff. Why'd you decide on that? Jeff, what the fuck were you thinking? If we ever get to interview him, I have to ask him, Jeff, what the fuck was your hairstyle in
Shave
01?
job.
What were you doing? Who hurt you back then?
Edge already climbing. We're like a minute in.
Respect, Edge. God, they made fishnet cool.
Wow, what a statement.
That's facts. Fuck them goth emo girls that be wearing them. It's all about the Hardy Boys
Right.
starting it off. Foley is God. I oftenly say the same statement. Holy shit.
Oh,
Ow.
Matt just pats him on the back like, good job, brother.
Brother.
Dudley's bringing in another. Never mind.
Yeah, no, they're not bringing anything in, Chief.
Bubba, what's Bubba doing over the barricade? He's going to sit there for a second. I'm good. Matt directing traffic.
Again, just the pacing of this match feels so natural and so nice. WWE needs RVD. Fucking 29.
It
Even
does.
we're going into 2020, and it's still a fact. Oh, it's this spot. What was
Like
this
I said in
called
the
again?
first one.
This. What was the name of this move?
It was like I said in the first one. It doesn't feel like they're just waiting for their next spot that they have planned. Everything just seems smooth and flows right into the next.
Exactly.
And that's how all three of these matches have felt so far. Not, okay, we have to do this spot because next we have this spot. It's just, we do this spot because that's where we're at right now, but everything just seems like it's going right. You know, another was up. They didn't do that in the first match.
No, they didn't. I don't think they were doing it yet.
Probably not. I don't know exactly when they started it, but you gotta remember the second match was only 4 months after the first one, and then this is a year after the first one, and August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 8 months after the second one. Devon looking for more tables. So technically, this is TLC 2. But most people count, the first one as the first one of the trilogy. And then TLC 3 was actually on SmackDown. Uh-oh, what's going to happen here?
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
what a cool spot. Wrestling is cool.
I guess good for Jeff. Edge just takes the brunt of it.
What a dick. Why are you throwing those chairs like that?
Bubba says, I want nothing but tables. I'm not a chair or ladder guy.
Can't win the match without a ladder, buddy.
Oh. Are they stacking them again?
Again, this is the only thing that really feels like they're clearly setting up for a spot.
Right, exactly.
But you give them the benefit of the doubt in the beginning because, you don't know that that's the spot.
Right.
Shut up, Paul Heyman.
Heyman with more Dudley knowledge.
Fuck, dude.
Big Daddy Dudley had a construction company in Dudleyville.
Didn't we all?
Well, Matt lost his shirt.
God, he's hot. Both of these dudes, both the Hardy Boys are just God damn. I wish I looked like them.
Well, that's like in the second match. Bubba grabs Jeff by the hair at one point and goes, "Come here, pretty boy."
Yeah, he's just hot. That dude signed just his big pump. Sam, dude. Relatable, brother.
Somebody in the crowd with a Big Papa Pump sign.
Was he here?
Yeah, about a year or two early. He didn't come during the invasion. He came later in 2002.
Yeah, I was going to say 02, 03, I felt like. He was around.
Well, yeah, it was 02 to 03. He wasn't around long either.
Yeah, he really only did that thing with Triple H, right?
Basically, he did. Oh, what was it? He did the stuff with Test and Stacy Keibler.
Oh, they're doing the big everybody fight on the 3 ladders.
3 ladders. One's going to crash down and... Oh. Christian didn't even have a table out there to break his fall. Oh. I love how that last ladder literally bounces off the mat, swivels in midair, and then just lands perfect.
You know what I like is I like that I haven't seen you haven't seen this until NXT did it with in that North American title match.
Right.
And fuck, man, they did it so much cooler.
Oh, now looking at it from this angle, Christian was supposed to crotch himself, but because Matt hit first, the rope was pulled down.
Yep.
Is what it looks like. So Christian fell to the outside.
God damn.
That's what it seemed like from that second camera angle. Because the way Christian put his leg out was like he was ready to, take it from the crotch, and it wasn't there.
Hello, kid.
Here comes Spike.
What a cool shirt. Sliced bread.
Dudley Dog.
That's... God. Brian Kendrick could never.
Well, Kendrick does it as... He does it into like a backflip with the sliced bread.
I fucking love Spike Dudley. Holy shit. Definitely within my top 10 all time.
Remember his feud with Austin when Austin was always... He's like, you don't disrespect Molly.
Yeah. Rhino.
Rhino.
Whoa. What a cool arm flip. Why is Rhino here?
Rhino's out there to help Edge and Christian.
Gore.
He's literally making sure he goes to everybody. He's like, I got you. You can hear him literally going, you.
Respect, brother.
Now all we need is Lita.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt right through that table. His head ricocheted off of that. Here comes Lita.
That sucks having to run down that ramp.
Right?
Nice. Are you also jerking Edge off?
Fucking Jim Ross. He said, Lita, jerking Edge off. And then he pauses. It says, the ladder. Wow.
Respect, brother. God,
Jerking
Lita
Lana.
was so good. Oh.
God.
There's a lot of shit happening right now. My God.
Yeah.
Hi, Lita. Poor Lita didn't even get time to, like, pull up her pants. I feel bad.
Here we go, the deadly device. This crowd just all of a sudden got quiet for a second. Oh, that hurt me.
Never mind, they're going.
Never mind. Lita took her shirt off and all the pubescent boys went nuts.
Shut up, like you weren't going nuts. Like you aren't going nuts now. Nice. Smooth.
Oh. Chair to the face.
Why did
Hey,
Lita
Edge,
take
get
her
the
shirt
big
off?
one.
Me when they asked me what size Baja Blast I want at the Taco Bell drive-thru at 2 in the morning.
The big one.
Get the big one.
That's like when your girlfriend tells you, "Can you go to Starbucks and get me whatever she says the big size, right?"
Yeah.
And I don't know fucking grande from whatever, so they say, "What size do you like, sir?" And I say, "Whatever's your biggest." I don't know.
That would be a Trenta, good sir.
Jeff's gonna do the same spot 3 times in a row.
Fuck it, it's
Jeff
cool
also
as
did
shit.
this spot. Jeff also did this spot at WrestleMania 33, but with a
Dude.
ladder instead of
Fuck
tables.
it, it's still the coolest spot in the world.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the coolest wrestler on the planet.
Take it. Only cracked the first table.
God damn. Ugh.
Whew. Again,
Rhino's-
cameraman right there and doesn't even get kicked. Kudos to the cameraman. Well, I guess he wasn't as close as you think.
Yeah.
Now that they show the second camera angle. But we do know Jeff comes back because he hasn't hung from the ladders yet.
Yeah. He hasn't done that spot.
Well, this is the best of the 3 hanging because he gets speared. Is it just me, or is the crowd noise way louder than the commentary?
You know, the crowd's making noise that I don't even see the crowd, moving their face or reacting. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of it's just
moving
there.
ladder. And Jeff's just already back up. God dang.
Respect,
Like
brother.
Devon's hanging again.
Oh, Devon, man, you gotta stop that, bro.
He almost pulled Christian's pants down.
God, I wish they did. What? What are you talking about? Looks like a shitty way to get across ladders.
Right? He's doing a Kofi Kingston spot before Kofi Kingston was a thing. And it didn't work.
God, dude. Oh, that's horrifying. That gives me anxiety just watching him do that.
That could have been so bad.
Like, that could have just been his life.
Like, he's lucky he wasn't doing that on the big ladder.
Yeah, dude, fucking no kid. Again, Jeff, just grab a belt. You win the match.
Right?
Stop worrying about getting balance. You don't need balance. Once you have the belt, you won already. This is what I don't get. Like, he could definitely peel one of those off right now. Nothing's stopping him.
Right.
The spot.
Here we go. And the spear that everyone still talks about 18 years later? No, almost 19 years later.
It's kind of the coolest thing on earth. God, that's so hard. Wonder how much that hurt, man.
Well, it probably hurt a lot.
Ugh. Edge's
God.
cell. I'd love to see him come back, man.
Bubba, just grab the ladder or the chair, tables.
Top.
No, titles.
Dudley no
I can't
longer
speak.
on the top.
Because Bubba takes that spot again. But it's like, why is he worried about hitting Matt in the face with the titles? Just grab him real fast.
I don't know.
But it's all good, because Bubba takes the same spot he did from the last match.
Exactly. Again, a lot of these matches are like calling back to the first match. But I think this one, I'm not going to spoil what I rank what. What was that big ass sign? Did you see that?
It was like the Hardy Boys drawing on it.
It was terrible. It was a shitty sign. The kid sucked. I hope that kid.
Look at Rhino helping Christian up the ladder.
Fucking boys support boys.
And boom.
What a cool ending.
Down.
What a match.
So here's my question.
What?
Should Edge and Christian have become a trio with Rhino and allowed Rhino to defend the titles with them since he helped them win? Oh, you see the blood on the table under Matt's head?
Yeah, that's tough.
So Edge and Christian won all three of these matches.
Mm-hmm.
And then they lose the titles not long after. Christian, get the Rhino. What the fuck?
I agree, man.
Sure. I guess that's a good analogy by JR. Tornado through a mobile home park. Look at these fans with their digital cameras. Nowadays, you just see everyone with their phone.
Okay, Boomer, relax.
Did I get overexcited? Sometimes that happens sometimes.
I didn't even say anything remotely close to activate my fucking Alexa.
It's like
Google.
when mine goes off all the time anyways.
That's so fucking annoying. I said, okay, Boomer.
So.
Like, what?
As far as the match goes.
It was dreadful.
So we're here talking about the TLC match from a WrestleMania X-Seven or WrestleMania 17, WrestleMania 2001. Edge and Christian regaining the championships, the WWF Tag Team titles in a three-way TLC ladder match against the Dudleys, Matt and Jeff Hardy. So, in doing my research before this, it was actually announced on television that Lita was injured prior to this match. But the thing was that she was seen throughout the weekend perfectly fine. And then as we see in this match, she comes out and she interferes. So I guess with them trying to say like the week prior or something on television that Lita's hurt, we were maybe supposed to think that unlike the last match, she's not going to come out this time.
Yeah.
Which she did.
She did.
Which a lot of people did.
Yeah, this one had a lot of outside interference, which was...
Well, because there was a lot of build of Spike helped the Dudleys a lot, Rhino helped Edge and Christian, and of course Lita was with the Hardys. So early on, Christian took a bump where it looked like he was supposed to crotch himself on the top rope, but because Matt Hardy had crotched himself already, basically like 2 seconds earlier, he had the rope pulled down, and Christian just fell to the floor. So basically they have 3 ladders set up in the ring, 2 guys on each ladder. The side ladders both go crashing. Again, Christian falls to the outside. Matt Hardy crotches himself. And boy, did that look bad.
Yeah,
when Christian comes back, like
filthy.
within 2 minutes.
Yeah, he was good to go. I appreciate that. It's probably the adrenaline for the match. How excited he was.
So again, Bubba and Devon stack tables on the outside, just like they did in the previous matches, setting up for later on in the match. And the first outside interference we see does come from little Spike Dudley.
My
Spike
favorite.
ran down, gave the what's he called, the Dudley dog to both Edge and Christian.
Brian Kendrick could never come up with such a cool move.
Christian takes it from the apron to the floor through a table. Rhino then comes out next, takes out everybody, spears Bubba. Rhino literally makes sure he hits everybody by yelling, "You! Now I got you!" Puts Matt through a table in the corner. Matt's head bounces hard off the table. And then finally, Lita comes out. Lita gives Rhino a Hurricane Rana. The Dudleys did the old Doomsday device on Rhino, or they called it the Dudley device. Crowd then, as they hit the Dudley device, the crowd gets quiet for about 15 seconds. Lita takes her shirt off and they all go nuts again.
Yeah, they go insane.
And she takes a 3D through a table. Jeff then pulls out a 14-foot ladder to set up for a swanton on the outside. Again, a spot that he's done in the 2 previous matches where he's got opponents set up on tables. He climbs the big ladder, does the swanton, everyone crashes.
Cool spot.
Rhino and Spike. Spike, I don't think we see any more throughout this match. Rhino plays a factor in the end, though.
Yeah.
So Jeff, who in the last 2 matches when he did this spot, well, in the first match he did the spot and it killed him. He was done. The second match he came back from it. This match he was back up in like 90 seconds.
Mm-hmm. He's become a meme.
And so Christian and Devon are climbed up on this ladder, grabbing the belts. Matt Hardy moves the ladder. They're hanging. Christian takes the same bump he did from SummerSlam where he falls to the mat below after getting kicked. Christian eventually falls down as well. And then you've got these 3 ladders set up next to each other, one starting in the corner, going towards the middle of the ring. And Jeff Hardy thinks it's a smart idea to walk across each one at a time. Basically, like I said, a Kofi spot before there was Kofi.
Respect, brother. That was hard.
And so Jeff climbs up from the turnbuckle to the first ladder. He's on top, no problem. Walks to the second ladder. It wobbles a little. As he goes to go to the third ladder, he's like, oh, fuck, I don't have this. And he starts to slow the ladder. It's almost like slow motion, the way this ladder falls over. And so Jeff's going, finally gets his foot onto the mat. If this was, like I said, if this was the big ladder, he would have not been able to catch himself on the mat. So
It's such a crazy spot, man.
Everything falls over. Jeff, on his feet, doesn't fall down or anything. Still got the ladder in hand, sets it up, climbs up. And then he grabs the belts, but he just hangs there while his feet are hooked in the ladder. And he's like hopping this ladder around the ring till Bubba finally just pulls it from him.
Yeah.
And then you get the spot that we still see in WrestleMania highlight packages today. Jeff is hanging there, Edge climbs up the 14-foot ladder, whatever it is, and spears him straight down to the mat. Edge pops up for a second, got this I don't know where I am look on my face, and just keels over. So from there, Matt and Bubba climb up a ladder, but Rhino shoves the ladder over, and in the same spot we saw from SummerSlam, they both crash on the stacked tables on the outside. They're done. So Devon then sets up a ladder, climbs up the ladder, and you think, okay, Devon, Dudley's going to retain? Edge goes over and doesn't climb the ladder, but he grabs Devon so Devon can't move. Devon's about, I don't know, half a foot from grabbing the belt. He's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you see Rhino with Christian on his shoulders. Rhino then climbs the ladder. Christian reaches up, just pulls the belts down, and there we go. No, like in the last matches where it's like an elaborate way to get up there or take your time and the drama. No, it's just Rhino climbs up with Christian. Edge is holding Devon on the other side of the ladder so he can't move, and boom, Edge and Christian for the third time win the triangle ladder match, or as they called it here, TLC 2.
I gotta say that this one is probably the best one, because I think they did everything that they did in the first two matches. They did almost all the exact same spots, but 150 times better. I think a lot of this felt a lot more polished. It looks like they felt a lot more comfortable in the match. I think the spear from Edge and Jeff hanging off is like, again, that's fucking awesome.
So as we look at where we have the other two matches ranked, we've got WrestleMania 2000 at number 1 and SummerSlam 2000 at number 2. I also think this is the best one, so we putting this at number 1?
Yeah.
So this match would go up at number 1 as we move it around here. So our official rankings for the what we call original TLC trilogy, even though technically the first match wasn't a TLC match, number 1, we do have a WrestleMania X-Seven. Yep. Number 2, we have WrestleMania 2000. And number 3, we have the SummerSlam 2000 match. I think that's a good way to do it. So technically, if it's like, I want to watch a good TLC match, good ladder match, but I don't want to watch a bunch of them, which one's the best? Of course, it's WrestleMania 17.
Fuck yeah, man.
So with that, I hope you enjoyed this new series here of PWUnlimited RankIT, where we watch some matches, we rank those matches, and we tell you what we thought of them. If you guys like that, let us know in the comments, so that way we know to keep doing this. We got a plan for Season 2. We're not going to reveal that yet, but Season 2 will be coming soon. Nick, what did you think of Season 1 of RankIT?
I think that was fun. I think there's a lot of stuff that I learned. Like, I think next season, before we go into the review of the match, maybe we should, like, give a little bit of backstory as to, like, how like, the storylines and stuff like that, what was going on. I feel like we could add a little bit more, so I'm excited to start that with Season 2. Do we know what we're doing? Like, what's our next trilogy?
I have an idea. I think it's going to be a 4-parter this time.
Oh. Okay.
But
Respect,
we'll talk
brother.
about that. We'll talk about it.
Respect,
and
brother.
Get it all squared away.
I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. So with that, we'll see you next season. Bye.
Yeah. Also, before we go, remember, if you're here watching just on YouTube, then you got the review of the matches. But if you also want our commentary of our watch-along, you can do so by either going over and subscribing on our Patreon, patreon.com/PWUnlimited, or signing up here as a member of the PW Unlimited YouTube channel, and you will also get the version of these watch-along videos, or these RankIT videos, that have our watch-along of all 3 matches, and our, I guess you could say, meta commentary during those matches. So again, if you want the watch-alongs, just head over to either right here on YouTube, hit that join button, become a member, or patreon.com/PWUnlimited. Signing up on either of those platforms like that does directly help us, so hey, it helps us. We give you a little extra content in the mix, and we hope you enjoyed Season 1 of Rank It.
Bye.